This is Pyramid Atlantic Art Center, and my name is Gretchen Schermerhorn, and I'm the director of the paper studio here, as well as artistic collaborations and outreach. There's no, traditionally dipping, and so when artists come in on residencies, I work with them and kind of tease out what exactly they would like to do technically and conceptually. And also we go to schools and do art in the form of printmaking, papermaking, and book arts.
Well, welcome, Jessica. We're just going around and introducing ourselves. Say your name and where you're from, and maybe what you do in a different artistic medium.
The workshop tonight's rather interesting because it is sculptural paper. We often think of paper as flat, two-dimensional, but tonight the paper will be three-dimensional. On this particular piece, I've attached a clothespin with a weight on the end of it, so you get... It's a really kind of nice, low-tech way to make sculptures. We often think of sculptures of something in marble or aluminum, or bronze, but these are great for artists who want something light and transportable. It can be painted. The paper sculptures can be painted or glazed or anything that traditional, sculpture can. Paper really has some terrific qualities. It can look like glass sometimes. It can look, like shell. It can look like can take on a lot of different properties depending on what type of fiber it is and how long it's beaten. So we have a lot of potential in using paper as a medium for sculpture. What we're going to be doing tonight is making sculptures out of clay and plaster that we'll actually use for molds. You can embed objects into a clay structure, or you can actually build a surface out of clay. We're creating our positive out of clay. We're going to put it inside the box, and then all together we're going to help each other out. We're going to pour plaster on top of this, and then the next week we'll break open that container that the whole thing was in. It'll just be made out of cardboard, flip it over, and then we'll take the clay out of there, and you'll just have that hollow form that you can pour paper into. And you can press different types of paper in there, which will give certain translucencies or textures, so it doesn't all look the same. You could actually have something that's very hard but be translucent, almost like glass. And that's where paper becomes really interesting and really beautiful. It's no longer reads as paper.